Hi again, it's Melissa, and today I wanted to talk about kind of how I decided what kind of work I wanted to do. And obviously I had a long career in a particular kind of business, so it was sort of a no-brainer to go that route. But one thing I did do was I worked with my entrepreneur coach about kind of just what I wanted out of being an entrepreneur, running my own business, working for myself. And this included things like how much money do I want to make, and what kind of people do I want to work with, what are my values around work, like what do I want to contribute to the world. And I decided that I really enjoyed creative people. I wanted to work with people who were committed to reaching their goals, who had forward motion. And one thing that we also talked about was sort of what my contribution could be, like what my superpower is, I guess. And I'd always been very good at giving people practical tips and suggestions for how to meet their goals, particularly authors, because that's who I've been working with. So the coaching relationship was really helpful because it got me to really think about all those things that were going to contribute to my decisions down the line in terms of my business, who I wanted to work with, how much money I wanted to make, what I could promise them when I was, talking to a potential client, like how could I close with them? What could I do for them that was going to be compelling to them? So we wrote up a lot of she gave me a lot of homework of just sort of writing up my personal goals and values, writing up a mission statement, writing up the kind of clients I wanted to work with, what I wanted to offer them. And we also did a little bit of work on just sort of stretching that, my standard, what do I want to say? Pushing the envelope a little bit. So working with even different kinds of clients. So I decided I wanted to work with creative people. And I had been working with authors pretty exclusively, but then we thought about other types of creative people. So one of the things I also offer is helping other creative types like artists, photographers, video people, to help them basically make money from their creativity. Because one of my closely held beliefs now is that we can get out of the corporate rat race system. And so anybody who's a creative person who wants to make money, and whether it's full-time or part-time, working on the things that they love to do, I can help in that sense. Like I can help with coaching, I can help with marketing, I can help be a representative. So that kind of work it's exciting to me. It's not anything I've ever done before, so I'm still sort of learning. So what I've been doing is working with authors, which is what I've been doing for 16 years, 18 years now, because I know how to do that. I have a lot of experience in it that I can show people. And so with the other types of clients, I'm having to more like sort of prove myself. So I'm working with a couple clients just straight commission, just so that I know that when I have success with them, I can then show other creative people that we had this success. So I'm kind of taking a two-pronged approach. One thing that I did do first off right away is I actually got two websites up, and I decided that I wasn't good enough at developing my own websites. I tried, but they just didn't look good. So I ended up hiring somebody to build two websites. I hired a friend of mine to take some headshots, some professional pictures of myself, and you can see those on my websites, which I'll list here. But so that, and the thing about that is I really had to commit financially to what I was doing. And I hear a lot of people who are wanting to write books or wanting to do creative projects not really want to spend the money. And unfortunately, if you're going to do it right, you really do have to commit to spending some money. And even if, I actually didn't have any credit because my credit had been basically ruined by the fact that I had no income for a while. But I was lucky enough in that I had some resources. So I basically decided to commit to spending the money on websites and the photos because I needed to project a professional look. And I'm happy with them. But one piece of advice I'd offer people thinking about doing this, working for themselves, is really understand your industry and what you need to project to be taken seriously, and spend the money to do it, even if it might hurt. Like if you can get even if it's a credit card. I mean, you don't want to be excessive, but figure out the sort of least amount you can spend that's still going to work well, it's still going to make you look good, and commit to spending it. It's totally going to be worth it, because you want to attract your ideal clients. So I would really support you in actually hiring a mentor or a coach, or even if it's just a support group of freelancers. I'm part of a group called Freelance Spark, which I think has chapters all across the country, maybe even in other countries, I don't know, but you can look them up online. I'll list their website, and they have monthly meetings where freelancers get together just to talk about certain themes in freelancing. And I've only gone to one meeting so far, but I was pretty impressed. It was pretty helpful, and it also helps with networking. And networking is something that I will talk about later on, but that's a really important aspect of becoming a successful freelancer. You really do need to be able to network and find your people and find your potential clients and find people who want to refer you to clients, that kind of thing. So that was pretty much my next step after deciding to do this and hiring my coach. And in the next videos, I might talk about, I'm kind of doing this extemporaneously, but I think I'm going to talk about maybe some of the mistakes I made so that maybe you can not make those. I don't know. Anyway, so good luck and thanks for watching. Bye.